Indonesia is one of Asia's most populous countries, which isn't surprising as it is the 15th largest country in the world by area. 11 of the country's cities have populations that have surpassed the 1 million resident milestone, including the capital city of Jakarta, which has surpassed 8.5 million as of 2016. Indonesia is a country full of life, history, and islands. With Jakarta being the most populated city, there are over 100 cities in Indonesia, each immersed in adventure and nature. A shelter to dozens of islands and exotic flora and fauna, a trip to Indonesia is bound to be a mind-opening one. Indonesia is not a Muslim nation according to its constitution. The archipelago is a multi-faith country and officially recognizes 6 religions: Islam, Protestantism, Catholicism, Buddhism, Hinduism, and Confucianism. In 2018 Indonesian governmental statistics, 86.7% of Indonesians identified themselves as Muslim. Mosques are most important places of worship for Muslims. During the special month of Ramadan and at Eid al-Fitr, Muslims gather at mosques to pray, worship, give thanks and bring themselves closer to God. This mosque is easy to reach as it is not far from Merdeka Square and stands almost opposite to the Jakarta Cathedral. Many foreign dignitaries have admired the Istiqlal, including Bill Clinton, Prince Charles, Barack Obama, and King Salman of Saudi Arabia, also because its location emphasizes Indonesia's tolerant philosophy and way of life among diverse religions. First opened to the public by Indonesia's first president, Sukarno, on February 22, 1978, the Grand Istiqlal Mosque of Jakarta is the largest mosque in Southeast Asia both in structure and capacity, as it can accommodate congregations of up to 120,000 people. Most of the Islamic celebrations in Indonesia, such as Eid prayer, are also broadcast from this mosque. After the proclamation of Indonesian independence in 1945, the idea of constructing a grand Indonesian national mosque was raised by Wahid Hasyim, Indonesia's first minister for religious affairs, and Anwar Kokroaminodo, later appointed as the chairman of the Masjid Istiqlal Foundation. The committee for the construction of the Istiqlal Mosque, led by Kokroaminodo, was founded in 1953. He proposed a national mosque to Indonesian President Sukarno, who welcomed the idea and later helped to supervise the mosque's construction. The mosque has 7 entrances, and all 7 gates are named after the names of God in Islam. The number 7 represents the 7 heavens in Islamic cosmology. The wudu, ablution, fountains are on the ground floor, while the main prayer hall and main courtyard are on the first floor. The building consists of 2 connected rectangular structures, the main structure and the smaller secondary structure. The smaller one serves as main gate as well as stairs and prayer spaces. The rectangular main prayer hall building is covered by a 45 diameter central spherical dome. The number 45 symbolizes the 1945 proclamation of Indonesian independence. The main dome is adorned with a stainless steel ornamental pinnacle in the form of a crescent and star, the symbol of Islam. The smaller secondary dome is also adorned with a stainless steel pinnacle with the name of Allah in Islamic calligraphy. The dome is supported by 12 round columns, and the prayer hall is surrounded by rectangular piers carrying 4 levels of balconies. 12 columns represent the mostly accepted birthday of the Islamic prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, in 12th Rabi al-Awwal. The main floor and the 4 levels of balconies make 5 floors in all. The number 5 represents the 5 pillars of Islam and also Pancasila. Staircases at the corners of the building give access to all floors. The main hall is reached through an entrance covered by a dome 8 meters in diameter. The number 8 symbolizes August, the month of Indonesian independence. The interior design is minimalist, simple and clean-cut, with a minimum of stainless steel geometric ornaments. The 12 columns are covered with stainless steel. On the main wall on Qibla there is a mihrab and minbar in the center. On the main wall, there is a large metalwork in Arabic calligraphy, spelling the name of Allah on the right side and Muhammad on the left side, and also calligraphy of Surah Taha 14th verse in the center. the metalworks, stainless steel covers and ornaments were imported from Germany. Originally, as in the national monument nearby, the white marbles were planned to be imported from Italy. However, to cut costs and support the local marble industry, it was later decided that the marbles would be from Tulungagung marble quarries in East Java instead. The main structure is directly connected to the arcades that are spread around the large courtyard. The arcades connect the main building with a single minaret in the southern corner. Unlike many Arabic, Persian, Turkish and Indian mosques with multiple minarets, Istiqlal Mosque has a single minaret to symbolize the divine oneness of God. It is 66.66 meter tall to symbolize the 6,666 verses in the Quran. The 30-meter high stainless steel pinnacle on top of the minaret symbolizes the 30 juz of the Quran. On the southern side near the minaret there is also a large bidug in common with the entire Islamic world. Traditionally, Muslims in Indonesia use the drum with the call to prayer. The mosque offices, function hall, and madrasa are on the ground floor. The mosque provides facilities for social and cultural activities. Some Muslims in Indonesia said Istiqlal's dome and minaret structure was much too modern and Arabic in style. They regarded the architecture as being out of harmony with Islamic culture and architecture in Indonesia. In response, former President Suharto began an initiative to construct more mosques of the Javanese triple roof design.